Good morning, and welcome to It Came Out the Refrigerator. I am your narrator, Waking 314, and today we're going to continue with our series, Comes with Clarity. We have another short story on the menu today. It is a beautiful short story, and because I want to maintain our same time limit, we're just going to get right into it. The title of the story is Don't Hope, Decide. While waiting to pick up a friend at the airport in Portland, Oregon, I had one of those life-changing experiences that you hear other people talk about. The kind that sneaks up on you unexpectedly. This one occurred a mere 2 feet away from me. Straining to locate my friend among the passengers, deplaning through the jetway, I noticed a man coming toward me carrying 2 light bags. He stopped right next to me to greet his family. First, he mentioned to his youngest son, maybe 6 years old, as he laid down his bags. They gave each other a long, loving hug, and as they separated enough to look in each other's faces, I heard the father say, "It's so good to see you, son. I missed you so much." His son smiled somewhat shyly, averted his eyes, and replied softly, "Me too, Dad." Then the man stood up, gazed into the eyes of his oldest son, maybe 9 or 10, and while cupping his son's face in his hands, he said, "You're already quite the young man. I love you very much, Zach." They hugged the most loving, tender hug. While this was happening, a baby girl, perhaps 1 and 1.5, was squirming excitedly in her mother's arms, never once taking her little eyes off the wonderful sight of her returning father. The man said, "Hey, baby girl," as he gently took the child from her mother. He quickly kissed her all over the face, then held her close to his chest while rocking her from side to side. The little girl instantly relaxed and simply laid her head on his shoulder, motionless in pure contentment. After several moments, he handed his daughter to his oldest son and declared, "I've saved the best for last," and proceeded to give his wife the longest, most passionate kiss I ever remember seeing. He gazed into her eyes for several seconds and then silently mouthed, "I love you so much." They stared at each other's eyes, beaming big smiles at one another, while holding both hands. For an instant, they reminded me of newlyweds, but I knew by their age of their kids that they couldn't possibly be. I puzzled about it for a moment, then realized how totally engrossed I was in this wonderful display of unconditional love. Not more than an arm length away from me, I suddenly felt uncomfortable, as if I was invading something sacred, but amazed to hear my own voice nervously ask, "Wow, how long have you two been married?" "We've been together 14 years total. Married 12 of those," he replied, without breaking his gaze from his lovely wife's face. "Well then, how long have you been away?" I asked. The man finally turned and looked at me beaming, and his joyous smile said, 2 whole days. 2 days? I was stunned by the intensity of the greeting. I had assumed he'd been gone for at least several weeks, if not months. I know my expression betrayed me. I said almost offhandedly, hoping to end my intrusion with some semblance of grace and to get back to searching for my friend. "I hope my marriage is still that passionate after 12 years. The man suddenly stopped smiling. He looked me straight in the eye, and with forcefulness that burned right into my soul, he told me something that left me a different person. He told me, "Don't hope, friend, decide." Then he flashed me his wonderful smile again, shook my hand, and said, "God bless." That's by Michael Hargrove on the bottom line. Whew, I enjoyed that story. It's a beautiful story. I'm going to link to the comments below so you can read it on your own. And in the semblance of making sure we do the right thing, today, since it's a family story, and today it's about bringing clarity, the snack for today is Danish butter cookies. It's that holiday time. We wanted to get it in. So today we have a big can of Danish butter cookies. So if you get a chance to get some, please enjoy. With that being said, please be safe. As always, please be blessed. And remember, all are welcome here. Thank you.